Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing turn-based mech strategy game BattleTech. Game features a campaign mode where you follow a career of a pilot. Load mine up. One of them anyway. Alright, so I actually like a lot of aspects of the campaign mode. A lot of it's kind of like XCOM style management, where you can hire new crew members that pilot your mechs. You can undertake different contracts, which give you money, which you need in order to basically pay the salaries of your pilots, and then also to repair various damage that you get on your mechs. And then also gives you salvage, which you can use to put new parts onto your mechs. All your different mech warriors will level up over time. I don't have very many because everybody's dead, because I just had a really rough mission in this save game, which I'll get to in a minute. And then you can go in and actually customize your mechs by refitting them with new parts or replacing them with existing parts. So it's actually a pretty neat system where you can go in and you can drag and drop items into areas that they fit. For example, my left arm can accept lasers, so I can put a laser in there which takes it kind of near its tonnage limit. But you can do that, and then each of the items have different damages that they cause and heat that they incur on your mech and stuff like that. So a lot of different interesting options there, strategic-wise, in making a good balance of your things. And then it has a star map for all the different areas where you get all of the missions from. All this is great. The problem is, in the campaign, the enemy a lot of the time gets a lot more units than you do. For example, the battle before this safe position in this career, it was my 4 mechs are always given 4 against 8 enemies, which is not fun because I basically destroyed all of my mechs and got 2 of my people killed, which basically means I can't resume this career because it's going to cost me too much money to revive everything and take too long repair time where I can't do missions during that repair time. And it's also unnecessary because the AI is actually pretty good. So I don't really know the reason why there's such unbalanced scenarios, and that's really early on. This game is really early on in the campaign. It's only 1 or 2 skull ranges out of 5, and you're already given a ton of enemy units that you have to go against, which is really unfair and not fun. So really, that kind of ruins the campaign mode, which is pretty disappointing because a lot of the management aspects are really interesting. But because of the difficulty in the campaign missions, it's not really anything that, once you lose a mission really badly, you're done with that campaign. You have to restart. And then when you do restart, you have to play through the introductory tutorial missions again, which is dumb. They don't just let you jump to when you're on the ship. You have to go through and play the tedious missions in the beginning again, which is really annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show off a skirmish game. So we'll go to the main menu. Alright, so Skirmish, you can either play it online, which is pretty cool that they have online multiplayer, and you can also play against the AI, which is what I'll do.
Welcome, Commander.
Alright, so I'm going to do this. We'll do a battle. And then it has a bunch of different kind of pre-designed things here, so I'm going to do medium fire, and then again you get 4 people, so I'm going to get 2 lights, a medium, and a heavy, and then obviously the heavy has better attributes, and then it gives you all the different pilots and stuff. I'm going to give them cavalry, medium cavalry, and again you can go in and edit all this stuff if you want, which is pretty cool because you can go in and just basically drag and drop all this stuff, so a lot of customization there, which is really neat. So you can go in and customize all that stuff if you want. A bunch of different maps if you want to do. We'll do Nah, I don't really like that one. Yeah, we'll do that one. And then you can choose the different mood. So we'll do partly cloudy. I'm in a partly cloudy mood.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
Alright, so like I said before, I actually prefer the skirmish missions because it's 4 on 4. You know, with the same attributes on both sides. I think that's a lot more interesting than the unbalanced campaign missions. When you start out, you can basically sprint with no, you know, basically have all your guys sprint at the same time, which is interesting. Let's take a look at this map a little bit. Pretty small map, not surprisingly. I think I'm going to sprint over behind this mountain. With the one guy. I'll put him in the forest. You do get cover in the forest. The water also helps to cool you down. So I'm going to sprint to the forest, and then you just click to move and then click to face.
I'm there.
Then we'll kind of do the same thing here.
Acknowledge.
And we'll put this guy over here.
Roger that.
You see my light guy goes first. Alright, so that'll be my turn, and then the enemy will move. And I'm sure we'll get into contact range here pretty quick. I actually kind of like this area over here, to be honest about it. They have basically a mirrored area. All these maps are actually hex-based, if you could tell from, you know, that's hexes. There's 8 things on the side, but they don't look like it. I think they did a really nice job making the maps look really kind of spectacular without... you know, making it look like a very obvious hex-based thing. I'm going to move my guy and try to flank. Let's see.
Waiting for orders.
So basically, each turn you can move and shoot, as you would expect. You also have options to jump, which you can use that to, you know, jump over obstacles and stuff like that. And sometimes you can go further than you can by sprinting. But the disadvantage is it adds a lot of heat. You have to worry about managing your heat. If you know, click on a guy here. All these different areas of the mechs are individually rated for armor and strength ratings. So even though your bar may not go all the way, you can get destroyed if your center torso gets destroyed. So, you know, if you concentrate attacks on one side of the mech, you can actually fare pretty well. And then each of the different arms and stuff have different loadouts on them. So if you take care of that arm, you can get rid of the loadout also, which is pretty interesting. I think I'm just going to kind of pull everybody up here.
Coordinates received.
And then we'll see if we can find where these people are at. That guy has a lot of damn weapons. Must be a heavy. No, actually, no, they're way over there. Yeah, map is really big. Oh, there we go. Got somebody. Does this guy have sensor lock? I don't know if it does or not. You do have sensor lock. I'm going to sensor lock your ass then. Are you in? There you go. So you're sensor locked right now. So now that we're in combat, each of the mechs has a different activation phase that basically sorts them by light, medium, heavy, and like super heavy. Super slow. So that's what determines which order they can move in. Alright, so the interface is pretty good. I like how it gives you a lot of information. When you hover over things, it gives you information on you know, weapons and stuff like that. So you can see different weapon ranges and what it does and all that stuff. Also, when you click and then hold down, if you mouse over the enemy, it'll show you the hit percentages for your weapons, which is pretty nifty to figure out where you want to go, because sometimes you don't actually want to be close to things because it actually results in a lower rating depending on what it is. I think all these are pretty much 40-35 though. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go here. I'll get another evasion thing. I should have saved my sensor lock until now because he just got his evasion points back, but that's okay. Alright, so we're just going to fire. So you just click and then fire. And all the places that it hits are semi-random. You'll concentrate your attacks on the side of the mech that you're facing. And then I took away one of his evasion points. Alright, so we're going to try to concentrate fire on this guy. So, yeah, we'll just do that. That'll give me a little bit at least.
Affirmative.
No cover in the middle of this map, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so you can also press tab and it'll tab through all the targets.
Roger that. Target's confirmed.
Fire on that. Basically what evasion does, it's a way of having movement matter in a turn-based game. Somebody's way out of my range. Oh my gosh, are you serious? So basically, you know, when you move a lot, then it... what is that going to be? Yeah, 70, 70, 70. When you move a lot, it makes you harder to hit, which makes pretty good amount of sense, I would say. Ooh, there we go. The bottom bar here... Oh, good. Got his left arm out. The bottom bar is stability. When it fills up all the way, they knock them over. And then once they're knocked over, you can do called shots against them and take out specific parts of their structure, which is pretty nifty. And now we're starting to get some stuff going.
Can't take many more of those.
There's some other special abilities like being able to fire on more than one person at a time. Both of these actually have sensor lock. I'm actually tempted.
Waiting for orders. Reading you. I hear
Who
ya.
caused more damage? 15.
Yes, Commander.
This guy caused more damage. I'm going to move this guy first, and then I'm going to try to sensor lock him for everybody else. This Marsh, 50% stability damage, so I don't really want that. I actually don't even know if I actually really want to move. I guess I'll move up here.
Order acknowledged.
Alright, so we're going to go attack you.
Affirmative.
Actually, their evasion might be down, but they're probably going to move. If I had to guess. Yep, there they go. We'll see if they have any evasion. Yep, they added it all up. And that did nothing. So I'm going to sensor lock them.
I hear ya.
And take away some of their evasion. And then basically wail on them with my other two people.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, so 30, 65, 90, 30. Yeah, it's basically either get the... be better to do. I could do that. We'll do that range right there.
Roger. This should be good.
And then you have, you know, the percentage chances and stuff, so you're not going to hit every single time.
Sensors show more bandits.
Alright, I think we have all four of their mechs. This is going to be like a wide open thing. There's like no cover and a giant lake in the middle. Alright, you're going to just fuck stuff up, basically. Yeah, look at that.
On the move.
Alright. Fire. Yeah! Yeah! Suck it.
Target neutralized.
One down. And you can see why having like twice as many mechs makes it totally unfair, because even if they're not as good as your mechs, which they're not in the campaign, it just gives you more stuff to fire. It gives you twice as many, you know, things to fire, which is kind of crazy. Alright. So, what do I want to do? That's a good question.
I'm here.
I'm going to move you. Actually. Ooh. That's tempting. I might actually do that. He's going to get wailed on, though, and that's what I'm kind of worried about. Actually, you know what? I think I am going to do that. I'm going to jump up there. But because he jumped, that's good evasive, so I'm actually not too worried about that. 85%, I'll take that.
Target locked.
That's a pretty nifty position. You get a bonus if you attack from higher up. And he's not going to do anything. Alright, so... what do I want to do? Sprint around and piss people off. Anywhere I can go where I'm not in range with anybody, kind of like here. Then I'm worried about him just like wailing on me though. Yeah, what the hell with it.
Moving
If this was the campaign, I'd probably be more resistant for running out and open because the people carry over, but here I don't really care too much. Evasive. When you sprint, that's the end of your turn. Yeah, I knew he was gonna. But it's just, he's got the evasion thing, so
Serious armor loss.
you're alright. Alright. Wildfire. Basically, the only person I can attack is you with my long-range missiles. But that's alright.
All right.
Up and over. Kind of knew that was going to happen. But my evasion is so high, they basically hit nothing. That's what those little guys have to do. Basically, you have to run their ass the entire time or else they're going to get destroyed. Alright, so I'm going to just keep moving this guy up. Basically, only that one guy to go after anyway. Now, the problem is he's super hot. Well, I can only do those 3 things anyway. He's going to have to cool down here in a little bit. Okay. And I get to go first. Hello. That wasn't too bad. One thing that the light guys are really good with is flanking. So I might actually use this person to flank.
What can I do for you?
You can do 15 melee, which is not great. But flank around and try to get... yeah, like that. Get him from behind. Because the armor in the rear is weaker. And he already moved, so... I don't have to worry about that. Fire!
Commencing alpha strike.
Wow, that was, well, got a head hit. Pilot injured. When the pilots have little hit points, like all mine have 4, and once they run out, then, that's pretty much it. Now, I'm tempted to jump again. I think I might, actually. I think I might just jump here, because this is in forest, too.
Copy that.
Pew! Alright. So we got 75, 70. Well, they're all kind of the same. Let's just do the
Fire is on.
higher one or the other. That'd be a good one for split shot, because you could, for multi-shot, because you could split it between the two, but I'm going to assume that person didn't have that, because otherwise I would have used it. He's going to have to sprint next time. I think I'm going to sprint him out of there.
I threw my armor.
Alright, wildfire.
Commander.
Basically everybody. 80, 80, 40. Actually, he's even better.
Moving out.
So you see there's a lot of options on where to move, who to attack. So a lot of different tactical possibilities there. This guy's there heavy. Is he going to punch me? He is going to punch me. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Hang on. Here we go.
The big guys can punch the small guys out. Oh, and he knocked me down too. That sucks.
Dang it, that hurt.
Well,
Commander.
yeah, this is what I'm worried about. Is he's going to overheat? Let's see, if I fire everything, so I'm gonna have to turn some stuff off. He's running so much. That's what I said. I almost can't even do anything because it's going to run so much heat. That's going to cause some damage, which I don't necessarily want to do. There we go. That'll sink some heat.
Engaging target.
That was pretty good. You do gain these little morale points that you can use for special abilities, yeah. And since I'm on the ground, I can call shots.
Not good.
This guy, yeah, this guy's basically screwed. Well, yeah, and they're I can't even do anything with them now. Oh yeah, because when they're knocked down, their initiative goes down, so now they're on level 3,
I'm here.
which is unfortunate. You can melee 50. Which I might actually consider doing. We both have Panthers. Or I could just shoot. So if I attacked, basically the same. I'm considering, well, because their arm is, actually, yeah. Because their arm is out. I think I'll be attacking on the side that is more exposed. I think I will melee them. We'll see how this goes. There we go. Got their arm and their torso and brought their evasion down and injured their pilot. So that was pretty decent. He's basically screwed.
Battle mech down.
Like I said. But that's alright. 3 on 3 now.
I'm receiving.
Not much choice as to where to go. So let's see, 75, 75, 35. Yeah, basically the same no matter what.
Copy that.
Vindicator doesn't have exactly the... This is the best chances here, so we'll go after that. Ooh, I can do a precision strike. I think I will. Against you. I'm going to choose your... let's do... Well... Let's try your leg. Got a jump jet out.
Guard a critical hit.
Unsteady. We'll see how this goes. That was pretty crappy.
I'm taking some
He has like
serious
no heat.
hits. Damage minimal.
Alright, this should be my heavy.
Standing by.
Which, the heat is low, so that's good. Yeah, the mountain's blocking the other guy. Alright, well, let's see. Who has higher? You do. How many things can I turn on? 25. Basically that many.
Engaging target.
It's a problem with the big guys. Oh, and like 2 misses. Great. Awesome. Actually, well, because of the evasion, I probably should have just fired one thing and brought the evasion down. I think I'm going to punch this guy again. I'll be honest. Okay, knockdown, that's good. Unfortunately, he's totally exposed to him, but...
I'm going.
Oh my gosh. Really? Dumb.
I'm hit.
Everybody's knocked down.
I'm here.
Alright. Let's move here so I can attack that. I'm going to try to take the person out that's on the ground. I can get a called shot. I'm going to call the torso. There we go. Alright. Unfortunately, I think mine is going to be dead here in a second. Because it's basically going to be the same thing that I just did, they're going to do. I actually survived!
Reporting internal damage.
Well, that's exciting.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's... Well, I want to go after him because he has evasion, so... Let's just move here. Get screened by that mountain. And unfortunately, I'm overheating again.
Target locked.
Alright. Now they're really dead. You're just gonna step on them. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Down.
I couldn't move it. They used their turn a while ago, so that's unfortunate. Alright, 2 on 2.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? That's the problem. I'm going to be exposed by both. And they have some evasion anyway. I almost want to just jump. I could do, I could death from above them. That'd be interesting. I almost want to jump. And get him from behind. I might actually do that. And the other guy, I just need to run him like a turn. Fire.
Our weapon.
That looked like it did something. You have these little cinematic cameras. You can turn or adjust how often you see them. So that's cool. And it gives you that option.
Taking internal damage.
Alright, question. What do I want to do with this guy? Can't jump because he's heavy. Sprint only takes him to like there. I'm worried about, because he only moves like 2 spots. Well, let's move him.
Move order confirmed.
Because he's so big I can't really take the time to just move him somewhere. But I can start shooting crap. Which I will. Yeah. 85. Oh, wait, that's too much. The large laser is too much. Is it? Yeah, the large laser is too much. I basically do all that, though.
Target confirmed.
Well, that was a lot of lasers. Took down his evasion. Alright, 2 on 2. Should be a good end of the battle. Well,
I'm going down.
that's unfortunate.
Oh. Commander, I'm hit.
Well, I get to choose who I want. Now the question is...
Waiting for
Yeah, let me stand you up. Don't want you to get stomped on.
All right. Back in action.
I'm tempted to sprint out of here, to be honest. Who didn't go? You didn't go. Well, if I move out of here... Yeah, see, if you move too far, you can't swing around all the way necessarily. So let me get out of there a little bit. And I'll try to get this guy from behind. He hasn't moved yet. He's just going to turn around and probably bang me. Yep.
Can't take much more of
Yeah,
that.
that didn't do too much. Alright,
Commander?
picks. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's do that.
Moving to position.
Problem is my heat's so high. Can't really do anything. I can multi-target though. Problem is that might have to turn a bunch of this stuff off. Yeah, that's basically all I can do. That's it. So we'll do 3 things on A and 1 on B.
Affirmative.
Ooh, hey. Sweet. That's good. My turn. Well, shoot. I'm gonna go stomp on your ass.
Coordinates.
See how this works out for me. Did that do? No, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. Now he's gonna stand up. And now I'm right next to you. Oh, hi. The Vindicator's actually holding up pretty good, to be honest. Alright, I got my big guy.
Aye, aye.
I actually, because he's overheating, I'm actually going to punch his ass.
Confirmed.
Hi,
Attempt
behind you.
critical attack.
There you go. Nice. And just for good measure, there goes your
Tango down.
right arm. All right, 2 on 1. Hopefully, unless I die. Oh, I died. All right. Only the big guys remain. This is it. All right. Actually, I'm in better shape than they are.
Standing by.
All right. So what is your basically? Well, shoot, like a lot of the middle and the left. All right. So let me see here. Where do I want to go? I actually probably want to go like here. Oh, wait, I just went to the right, didn't I? Well, that was stupid. Oh, well. So, remember everything I just said. Ignore that. Well, don't want to do that. I can do this, though. Basically everything except for the one of the large lasers. Let's see how this goes. Come on. Got his laser out.
Scored a critical hit.
We did. Now my heat's super high, but alright, let's see what happens. And I think next turn I'm just gonna like pummel his ass. It's gonna be like flanking from behind all the time now.
Internal structure damage.
I'm still in better shape than he is. Alright. What do I want to do? Yeah, my heat is like so high. I'm gonna turn this off. Because this is gonna take all of my heat out. Can I do a precision melee strike? I don't think I can. That'd be interesting if I did though. Alright. Attack. This is gonna take all my heat down. This is basically a... Oh yeah! This is basically a heat... That was a heat dissipating move. And now he's lost one of his arms, and he's totally screwed.
I'm being flanked.
Unless he gets super lucky with an attack, he's dead. Because next turn, I'm just going to be able to wail on him.
That shot went internal.
Alright. This may be the last turn.
Commander,
Alright, so what do you got? Basically, if I attack from the left, it should go after him. So that should be... I attack from here, right? Basically, you're going to attack everything.
roger that.
Alright. Turn that off because that's slow percentage. And this is when I get to unload on everything. Ooh, I could do a precision strike now. Ha 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 ha. Center, please. Only 9%, but
Firing on
it's alright.
target.
Oh, yeah.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Got rid of all their crap. Huh, you can do anything. Oh, they're entrenching themselves because they know they're screwed.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, let's go melee them out of here. I can attack from several sides. Which side do I want? Honestly, probably that side.
On the move. Let's see how you like this.
Kaboom! You dead. You're incapacitated twice.
Enemy down.
That's it.
Mission success.
Done. See, that was way more fun than a 4-on-8 campaign mission. I mean, that was fun. That was good. That's where the game is the best. When you have, you know, like I said, the AI is good. I mean, it took me basically all the way to the limit there. So that was good. Yeah, so BattleTech. It's a good game. I enjoy it. I like the structure of the campaign where you can go in, upgrade your mechs, get new parts you can install on there. Your units gain experience. There's actually a tech tree for skills that they have. I just don't, and it's really my only main complaint about the game. I just hate the unfairly balanced missions where it's 4 of your mechs against 8 of theirs. That's just stupid. The skirmish is good. I like the ability to play online and multiplayer, and then playing the AI is good because the AI is good. It doesn't need the number advantages. It really puts up a very good fight against you. The interface is good. I like the line of sight arrows. I like where it shows where cover is located so you know where you can move or jump to. I like the little damage pop-ups are nice when you destroy stuff. Gives you a nice a feeling of accomplishment. I like having 4 mechs. That's a really good number. So you still feel like you're playing and you still have tactical options, but it's not a lot of micromanagement. I like the hex-based map that is there without having the hexes necessarily. I like how it is a turn-based game, but it does real-time movement by using the evasive system and then also letting light mechs go first through the initiative. You have a lot of strategic options, whether you want to move or jump or sprint or sensor lock somebody or multi-attack. Where do you want to attack? Which side do you want to attack from? So even though the attacks are random, you can still kind of customize which part of the enemy mech is more likely to be attacked. It has all this location-specific damage. You have to worry about managing your heat, especially if you have a lot of lasers, like my big guy with all of his lasers over there. You can enter cover. You have to worry about line of sight. Do melee attacks, stuff like that. And again, I really like the clear hit percentages that it gives you before you move by mousing over the enemies, so you can have a clear idea of where you want to go when it's time to go. And the AI is good. So overall, this is a very enjoyable game. The only thing that's really holding it back, in my opinion, is the nature of some of the campaign scenarios where it sticks a whole bunch of enemies against your 4 mechs. And I think that's really discouraging. In the rest of the game, that is very solidly presented. And I think people that like turn-based mech games overall will be pleased with what they find in BattleTech. That's all I have for today. Till next time, bye now.